Hi, everyone. My name is Carlos, CEO and co-founder here at DataGrin. Today, we're excited to present to you a revolutionary product. We call it DGI, DataGrin Intelligence. It's a data agent where you're going to be able to connect your data, run data workflows, transform data, create dashboards, among many more. For the past 7 years in DataGrin, we've been perfecting creating workflows, managing big data, among many more. But what makes DGI revolutionary is that it's a meta programming system generator. What it means is that it doesn't have a backend or a front end. Everything is done by AI. Today, I want to show you really quickly and scratching just the surface the possibilities of DGI. Let's jump into the demo. Great. Let's start with our demo right now. I'm just going to log in here and I'm going to create an account. And let's just add the password. Alrighty then. So the first thing that you get is a welcome message, of course, where it kind of tips you on the things that you can do in the system. As I mentioned, we're just going to scratch the surface, and I'm just going to show you two simple workflows that you can do with DGI. The first one is we're just going to write a simple or make a simple calculation, right? So we're just going to ask it. I'm just going to hide here. Can you give me Python code where you multiply 5 times 4? Yeah, and let's just try that to start up. Something very simple. So what it's going to do basically is it's going to generate the code. It's going to open an IDE for me. It's going to write that code, as you can see. And now I can just run this code, just hitting on the play button, and voila, 20, right? Now, another thing that is really cool that we can do in DGI is schedule that task, right? So we can tell it, great, can you now schedule this code to run tomorrow at 9 a.m.? And that's another thing. It understands the date and the place you're in, and it's just gonna schedule that task for tomorrow. So we'll see if that happens. And then, of course, we have a section for the scheduled jobs that we're gonna be visiting in a second. Okay, so the job was scheduled. And now what I can do is I can go back to chat sessions. And as you can see, I have my session there. And then I can click in the scheduled tasks and I can see my job right there, okay? Now, if I go back to my session, now we can start doing more complex stuff. For example, one of the things that I want to do is I want to connect my PostgreSQL database, do a query, and then see that in a dashboard and then deploy my page so I can share that dashboard. So let's start it with that. So great. Now I want to connect to my PostgreSQL database, please. And let's see what it does for me. Okay, so now it's building the site where I'm going to be able to input my data to connect to my database. And this is very important, right? It is not just a chat-based system. It's a base where it's a system where you can interact with UI and not just input data in a chat. So we really love that combination of being able to provide instructions in the UI as well, and not just a chat-based product. So we're just gonna have to wait for a few here until it finish creating the app and then showing me the UI for that. Perfect. We'll see how it does. Amazing. So now we have a UI where we can input our credentials, right? So I'm just going to do that right now. I have them ready, of course. So I'm just going to put here in the host. I'm just going to put my port. I'm going to put my user. Host. So name, description, user, password. Let me put that right here. And then I'm just gonna, in the description, I'm just gonna write Postgres, and the reference is health app database. All right. So I'm just gonna save my credentials. Great. And it gave me feedback in the UI that the credentials were saved. Okay. And again, the way this system works is that it's a metadata, or it's a meta product. So it's a high level product that it's generating everything with the AI, but we did provide a metadata store where the AI can save credentials securely and then fetch them to do what I'm hoping it's going to do that now. So the next step is that worked. Now I want to fetch my health app database, specifically my profiles table, where I want you to give me the total number of users, of unique users, actually, of unique users, filtering by the ID column, and also give me the first 5 emails in the table, filtering by the email column. Okay. So now I want to fetch. Now I want to see a dashboard with my data. Fetch my health app database, specifically my brand. Perfect. Let's see if that works. Probably my wording was not ideal, but we'll see if it interprets it in the correct way. Right, so it's again generating the code. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this amazing? It worked. Fetched my total amount of users, displayed the list of emails, but not only that, it did it with taste. And we got really inspired by V0 here. The work they've done is just amazing with shading. So we're using shading components here. Um, so the this is basically it. Um, all right. Unfortunately, my plan I can't deploy because I'm already maxed out. But basically, you can deploy this as a website and share it. Now, there's other things that are really cool here. For example, that you can do, and is that, for example, if I go back, if I click here on the milestones, it show me all my milestones, and that way I can keep track of it. If I just was chatting a lot along the way and I just want to see like the cards that contain specific actions, I can see that. But not only that, I can reply based on a specific milestone and tell the system like, hey, this is basically the what I want to do, like go back to the specific milestone and remember that and respond me based on that. So that's really nice to have as well. But in general, that's DGI. Again, we just scratched the surface of the possibilities here. We hope you like it, and we hope that you start using it today. So thank you so much.